I'm very enthusiastic about the format of story sharing.
We all knew that we were here to just share our own stories and experiences so that people could just understand more about themselves, about other people.
I mean, usually when we meet people, we often ask the same questions like, where do you live, where do you work, and you only really, touch the surface of what people are about.
We used the lens of faith and race to share our experiences. Listening is essential to hear the diversity of voices in our church.
You just listen to what the other person is saying about where he or she comes from.
Everyone, I felt like, could, myself definitely included, could be more vulnerable, could feel that they could touch on subjects and stories and memories that had a lot of emotion or pain or around them.
I got used to being pretty vulnerable in a very, very short time, which I think really helped through each session.
I definitely did not know what the emotional reaction I would have to it, and I did not prepare myself as to what I was going to say because I wanted to just have this very raw reaction, and I think that is one of the best things I could have done.
I mean, I know that one branch of my family who's been in Virginia since 16 whatever, I know that they own slaves. Looking at that history and not being afraid to be honest about that is true, that is part of my heritage.
Race is something that's super tricky to talk about, but I think that we did it really well.
Part of that is to sit in the discomfort of hearing the stories of what has happened to others and how it has impacted their lives.
We also, as the other groups did too, came up with suggestions as to how our church can carry forward its commitment to racial equity and inclusion.
Most importantly, we all came out of some 4 sessions feeling that together we could make good change.
A church like All Saints that is so diverse is so important to have the conversations. Not only should we appreciate the space that we're in and the people and the cultures that we're surrounded in, we should learn about them and we should know each other's stories.
I remember that as a child, living in a Puerto Rican household, my uncle, Tio Juanito, was a great storyteller. We were spellbound when he shared his life experiences in Puerto Rico. We listened, we laughed, and we felt joy, experience reminiscent of those times with my uncle.
It was a great experience, and I would definitely do it again.
I really loved my time in the story sharing program, and I definitely think that it is something that everyone should have a chance to enjoy.